It is only when we truly know and understand we have limited time on earth, and we have no way of knowing when our time is up, that we will begin to live each day to the fullest, as if it were the only one we have. "20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for a newer and richer experience. To those who stay put, the world is but an imaginary place. But to the movers, the makers, and the shakers, the world is all around, an endless invitation. So the only question left to ask yourself is, where should you go now?"
Well, good morning, beautiful people, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be around the world. What's up, Winnie from Sydney, Australia? You know I've been waiting for you. How you doing today, sis? Today is going to be one of those practical training sessions, all things sales. I know if you are in business, one of the things that is important to you is to generate revenue, and the one thing that is going to generate revenue is sales. So if you say, "I hate sales," you need to either delegate and get someone else to generate sales for you, an organization or a person, and give them commissions, or you yourself have to work on generating your own sales, learning the skill of generating your own sales. Now, if you say, "I don't want to do sales, not now, not ever," you're in the wrong business, my friend. You should probably consider doing something from operations behind the scene and not leading a business, if you will. Not say that with love, okay? Now, let's talk about 5 fundamentals that I'm going to share with you today, and I think they're practical. Make sure you smash that like, subscribe, comment, whatever it is that's available to you in whatever platform, as we are broadcasting live on Facebook and multiple groups, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be watching this on the recorded version as well. So feel free to still talk to us, as I will reply to every single individual for whatever questions, suggestions, and feedback that you may have. So good morning to you too. All right, let's talk about it. The very fundamentals of sales. There are 5 main things that you have to do right now if you want to generate a sale today. Okay, if you want to generate a sale today, write 1. Drop a number 1 if you want to generate a sale today. So the very first thing that you have to do is to approach individuals. See, if you're not planning on talking to human beings who have money or a credit card, who may need what you have, how are you going to generate a sale, right? So the very first step to generating a sale is to approach a human being about what you have. And many times we fall into the trap of digital marketing, where we think an email list or a link or a post or a video or a highlight reel or a TikTok, whatever it may be, that's going to create attraction. No, that's just a flyer on the wall that 99% of the people scroll and ignore, just like 99% of the people throw away flyers, just like 99% of the people just swipe an email away without opening it, just like 99% of the people say no thank you when somebody is in the mall saying, "Hi sir, can I show you?" So don't be a flyer on your social network, and make sure that you are intentionally approaching individuals. So whether that is on a direct messenger, whether it is text message, whether it is phone calls, whether it is network events, whatever it may be, it has to be part of your day-to-day operations to approach people. So today, how many people have you approached, or are you planning on approaching? Now, you feel free to answer out there and put yourself in an accountability hotline, because we'll all hold you accountable to it. But if you have not reached out to anyone or approached anyone, I'm here to kind of get a little bit on your face and say, don't expect a single sale, because you did not put an attempt forward to generate a sale. It's like, you didn't ask her out and you're expecting her to marry you. You didn't make a foot forward, man. Like you gotta take that first step towards the end result that you want to have. So approach is the very first fundamental to generating a sale. Number two, if you want to get that sale, drop a number two for me. That sounds funny. Drop a number two, not a deuce, just number two here. I can't believe I just said that out loud. All right, discover the client's needs, right? So if I approach you and I'm talking to you about business, by default, I'm going to do a little bit of discovery, right? Like, hey, what motivated you with meeting with me today? Tell me a little bit about your business needs. Tell me a little bit about what you're looking to achieve, and tell me a little bit about your setbacks. Tell me a little bit how long you've been in a setback for. Tell me a little bit about what is your budget if I were to provide a solution to your setback. Like a little bit of discovery is going to give me an idea of what are your needs. Therefore, I can deliver a solution, because if I understand the problem and I know for a fact that I have the solution, I get to choose the price. I get to know for a fact that, yeah, you are going to be a customer, a client, or a member, or whatever the case may be. Okay. So making sure that you do a little bit of discovery. Now, this is where most of us fail. We fall into the trap of throwing up on people and saying, my company is the best, my product is the best, my compensation plan is the best, everything I do is great, there's no one before me, no one after me, I am the greatest, I am the greatest, I am the greatest. And the person feels like you just shot them in the face. They're like, dude, relax, breathe. I'm not trying to buy stuff. I'm trying to tell you my problems and then give you an opportunity. Now, they don't say it out loud, but that's really what happens in the prospect's mind. So it is imperative for you. It is important for you to please, please, please make sure that you are putting yourself in a position of a consultant, of an advisor, of somebody who sits across from the table with that person and just straight up saying, hey, so tell me a little bit about what's the holdup, what's the setback, what's the problem, what's the challenge. And as they tell you, write things down. Listen, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in that amount of value. Listen to people, okay? All right, number 3 of the fundamentals of generating a sale today. If you are ready for it, drop a number 3. All right, here we go. Number 3 is to provide a solution. See, when I'm talking to individuals, prospects, if you will, and I am generating the information from them, I'm asking them questions about their business, their, ins and outs, all the things that they may be struggling with. By default, I take it to the next step. So if I'm understanding you correctly, your struggle is that you don't know how to use social media, and the digital space is very intimidating to you. And if you could have somebody who could either A, show it to you or do it with or for you, it'll be something that will solve all of your issues. Yes? And I wait for them to say, yes, absolutely. Therefore, I say, okay, well, if I were to provide you with that solution, if I were to give you that assistance that you're mentioning right now, or if I were to put you in front of somebody who can do exactly that for you, what would be your appropriate budget to get that going? See, I'm already closing while the prospect doesn't even know that, because I'm trying to figure out if you actually are willing to A, spend the money, or B, have it. And when I figure out, like, okay, I know your budget and I know you have it and I know what I have meets that budget, I'm going to go for the close. See, when I provide the solution, I'm like, well, I got exactly just that. If I were to provide you exactly just that for the same exact amount of money that you want to spend, would we do business today? Which leads us to step number 4, close business. Ask for the sale. Many of us say, okay, so I'll give you a link and we'll talk later when you're signed up. No. What's your first name? How you spell your last name? And your address? Great. And your email, is that johndoe at gmail.com? Okay, got it. Thank you. Just go and start closing for business today. Don't wait until next week, till tomorrow. What are you thinking? That's like, she says, yes, I do accept you as, I do accept to marry you. And you say, okay, well, let me know when your parents say it's okay. No, you just closed business. You need to go to our parents. Well, hopefully you did it the other way around. Talk to the parents and then ask. All right, let's go to the next one. And this is the piece where most of us don't get retention, right? So it's good enough that we got business 100%, but you want that business to keep on growing and going, on and on and on again. And you may even want to get referrals from that person, right? So here's how you actually do that. Once the actual sale is done, don't just say, okay, have a good day. No, hey, so let me walk you through. Immediately start working with that person. Give them the immediate experience. See, I don't want to satisfy my clients. You know, they're like, oh, satisfaction guaranteed. Man, satisfaction is like a GED. It's like the bare minimum. I want to wow you. I want you to go say, oh my God, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me in the history of my life. I've never been treated like royalty like I am right now. I've never seen the red carpet rolled right before me immediately. So you need to immediately act on whatever was delivered and exceed it to the next level, because they will brag about it. They will walk around and tell every single person, oh my God, I just had the best experience possible. And by default, you start having referrals. By default, you start having other people coming to you as well, because you've wowed that person. I don't want to satisfy you. I want to wow you. So just as a recap, number one, to get in a sale today is you got to approach people. And by the way, it doesn't mean you approach one, you're going to get one sale. Sometimes you have to talk to 10, 20, and 30 people to get one legitimate sale. I'm just being straight up with you. Some of us are not even willing to talk to one. So you got to approach the person or the people that are within your niche, right? Number two is make sure you discover the client needs. Don't just start selling stuff as soon as you say hi. You all know how annoying it is when that person that in Messenger sends us a friend request, immediately after says hello, you say hello back, and they say, I have an opportunity for you. It's about blah, 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 link, video. Let me know if you're interested. You're like, I'm not. Right off the bat, I'm shutting it down. Okay, so make sure you discover the client. Number three is provide a solution, not a service or an offer, a solution. Number four is close the sale. Don't wait until tomorrow, until next week. Right now, ask for the sale. And if they're not ready, hey, well, what can we do a round two? Because I know I have the solution for the problem that you've shared with me within a budget that you asked for. What's stopping us from doing business right now? They'll tell you. Well, I'll have the money, but not until Friday. I get paid on Friday. Cool. What time on Friday should we get on a Zoom so we can continue what we started in here? Because you shared with me that you've been broke for a year straight and you couldn't make a sale. I'm the answer for that. I don't want you to go another day without a solution. Close. Last but not least, wow that person. Don't just satisfy them. Don't just enroll them. Now, make sure you set up some boundaries and some expectations right up front. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Here's what I'm expecting you to do. You don't want somebody to call you and say, hey, I paid you. You're supposed to be my assistant. You're supposed to get sales from me. You're supposed to be available for me 24/7. When I call you, you answer. No, that's not how the relationship works. I'd rather just give you your money back and have a good day. Don't even bother me, right? It's a mutual relationship with a lot of respect. So set up those expectations and boundaries, and we'll work on that next time, how to set up an expectation agreement between you and your prospect. So I hope this information helped you out a little bit. It is Practical Training Thursday. Keep in mind that tonight we have two opportunities for those of you who are entrepreneurs and you want to take advantage of different verticals, want to learn about our entrepreneurial communities and our different offers that we have at 8 p.m. and then again at 9 p.m. Eastern. One is all things Yup Health. The second one is all things Yup Digital and Finance. Just understand the Young Entrepreneur Project and yours truly as the Global Master Trainer. We help people start, grow, or scale a business, wherever business that may be, here, now, and overseas, and within a vertical that you may be focused on or within our own verticals. And you may even want to monetize by mentoring other people in the appropriate vertical. So I thank you and I appreciate you. And if the timing is right for you, let us know, or let the person know who tagged you on this video, hey, hook me up. Give me access to the health side or give me access to the finance and the digital side. And we'll see you tonight. Appreciate you and I love you. Until next time, have a blessed day, everybody. Peace.